I just want to share nuggets of greatness. There are many people who want to be great, but they don't know what it takes to be great. There is no one that ever became great accidentally. So if you want to have greatness, you admire some people who have made it big, be it in the business world, in the ministry, in any academia, in any area that you'd want to desire to develop from. Greatness is not an accidental thing. You need to plan for greatness. People that have become great, at some point they made a choice. So the kind of choices that you make will determine how far you go. We don't live where we want to live, all because it's accidental. You have an influence. You influence where you live. You influence what you become in life. So if you want to have a special life, you need to work on it. The choices that we make build our lives. So if you make good choices, your life is going to land into a better place. And so it is very important to know that you may have wishes, but wishes must be followed also. People that have greatness, that have made impact in the business world, in the soccer system, in the entertainment, you may look at them like it just happens anyhow, but you find out that behind the closed doors, they are busy laboring, persevering, training, so that they can perform well when the big day comes. You prepare for greatness. You don't just alive into greatness. You prepare for it in the background. So if you want to reach a certain level in life, you need to be doing some things that are taking you there. Slowly, slowly, you need to begin to do things, become a better person, and that will help you also receive the things that God is giving you. So an accident, there's no accident to greatness. You need to work on it. People that receive greatness accidentally, mostly, they lose it. You may sometimes get better opportunities by chance. They just happen that you have a good business, a good deal, you make millions, maybe you win lottery. But if you have not developed within yourself the capacity to handle millions, you lose them. You may find better opportunities for relationships, but if you have not developed the capacity to relate with people well and handle conflicts that come with being in a relationship, you find that you lose it. So greatness should be something that you wait for. Now, in every person, there is a seed of greatness, and every greatness comes in form of a seed, because God has given seed in us. Greatness is the potential. There is a potential for a small business to become a big business. There is a potential for what is in your hands to grow. There is a potential for you to do the things that you have never done. In every person, there's a hidden potential that God has put in you. When you harness that potential, you nurture that potential, it's going to bring you a lot of goodness. It's going to bring you friends. It's going to bring you admiration. So the question is, what are you doing concerning the capacities that God has given you? What is potential? Potential are opportunities that you see every day. Problems are also opportunities. Every problem has got the potential to make you a solution. If you provide a solution, it can give you an opportunity to become better. People that have made it and that the world respects today are those who are providing solutions to the problems that the public are facing. So greatness is all about working on the potential, the problems that are around, and becoming a solution. Do you have any problems around your community? Arise and stand up, and that can be an opportunity for you to become a great person. David saw Goliath and he killed Goliath. Many of you are running out from problems. You cannot become big. You cannot become successful if you run out from problems. You need to face the problems that your society is facing and provide solutions. And I believe that in you, God has put great potential for business, great potential to change the community where you are living, great potential to make it even in your relationship. And I know that God, that is what, that good that God has put in you is the one that is going to manifest. Now, everyone that grows and becomes a giant, they have discovered one thing. You need to be afraid, but don't give up. You need to go confront your fears. If you want to become better, you need to confront your fears. What is it that you're afraid of? You're afraid of starting a business. Go and start one. You're afraid of talking to somebody. Go and talk to that person. It's not that the people that are great or giants, they didn't fear also. They were afraid, but they instead ignored their fears and went on and got what they wanted. So you need to ignore your fears, ignore your emotions of failure, ignore your emotions of intimidation. Sometimes in life, when you follow emotions, You find that emotions change every day. We are not all feeling the same way. Emotion change. They didn't feel like doing something that they did it. You should wait by principles. Principles will take you into your greatness. What are principles? There are some of the principles that we know. If you keep spending your money without making more, you cannot become a millionaire. So if you want to be a millionaire, you should reach a level where you are spending, but at the same time creating means of income. And there are people who want to be millionaires, but they are not working. They are not providing any product that people can give them money for in exchange for that product. So you need to provide things that will connect you to bring money. Money doesn't come for nothing. Principles. What are principles that will make you become a better person? You need to be a person that loves people. If you love people, passion will take you to work extra hours. You go an extra mile because you want to save the public. You go an extra mile because you love your vision that you want to do. And I believe that is what God is going to help you with. God wants you to give you passion for what you want to do. People are not passionate about what they want. They cannot become that. So you need to be willing to do what you want to become. Even if it takes you being isolated, you need to work on your dream. There is a giant in you. And you need to, for people that want to become bigger, you need to go beyond your comfort. There are people who love so much where they are today. If you love where you are today, you will not achieve what is ahead of you. So you need to be willing to move from where you are today to go to the next level. So greatness is hidden in everybody. And God didn't choose some people to be great, some people to be small. And greatness has got no specific area. There are people who believe I need to choose a specific career in order for me to be great. You can be great in any area. I've seen artists that are great. Their music has made them known all over the world. You talk about Mike Jackson. You talk about Ari. You talk about many people. You talk about Bob Marley. They were known by the music that they were playing and they were singing. So it could be music that can make you be known in the world. It could be the small things that you are doing. It could be the way you speak, the way you talk, your ideas. There is something in you. There is a seed that God has put in you that can make you manifest everywhere. So you need to know that there's a champion in you, but do not be afraid to manifest it. The world is waiting for you to bring out the ideas that are in you. New businesses have to be started, but somebody has to stand up and start those businesses. And I believe that you're waking up as a giant that God is raising. Then the giant in you, also greatness, is that within you, God has given you your mind. Your mind has got the capacity to conceive. Everything starts in the mind. You can think of something and it becomes something. So you're just a thought away from a breakthrough. You're just a thought away from your joy. You're just a thought away from what God is giving you. So through your mind, you can attract the things that you want to be. Think well about yourself. Think good about yourself. Love, be in love with yourself. But when you love yourself, you'll be able to attract the support from other people. Now, there's a problem if you believe that your life will be as joyous because of performance. You don't define your life by what you do. You should be happy and joyous because that's how God made you. Because performance does not make you happy. You may make riches, but you can never be a happy person. The people that have a habit of worry and complaining, even if they are blessed too much, they'll still be complaining. So you need to work on yourself. There's some people say, I'll be happy when I buy such a car. I'll be happy when I build such a house. I'll be happy when I get married or when I marry so and so. Happiness has nothing to do with where you are. It has more to do with your attitude. So you need to have a good attitude towards life. Even when you are doing a good business or you have all things that you want to have, you will still have challenges. Wealth comes with challenges. Success comes with challenges. Every development comes with its own challenges, but you need to be a person who accepts to say, I know we don't live in a perfect world, but I'm going to rejoice. I'm going to smile. When you wake up every day, find a reason to smile. Find a reason to do what you want to do, even when there are opposition and there are things that are trying to block you. So it is very important. If you want to be a giant, you need to be a person like that person. And one, don't fear people's opinions. There's some of you have good ideas, you have things that you can do, but you're afraid of what will my friend say, what will my brother say. So you're afraid of venturing out because you want everybody to accept you. Jesus was not accepted by everybody. There were a lot of people that opposed him, but he did what he did. So I want you to know that no matter what you do, not everybody is going to accept you. But if you know that what you stand for will benefit society, go out and do it. And so there is greatness in you. What is greatness? Greatness is the things that you can do but you have not done. may you go and do them. Greatness are the things, that places that you could go but you've never gone there. Go there. It may be something that will spark the great potentials that are in you. I pray that God will take you to people that will help you become your best. Now, when we look at people like presidents, we look at people that are very rich, people that are doing fine in different areas, we look at great people, great scientists that discovered things. We think they were people that were extraordinary. No. Greatness is about ordinary people doing extraordinary things. So you may be young, you may be small, you may not have all the millions, you may not have all the talents that the world is talking about. But when you dare to try, when you step out by faith, you find that greatness will come to you. So the very people that you think are great, they are not that great. It's just that they have faith to step out and do what most people are running out from. They have persistence where others are giving up. They keep doing something for 10 years, 20 years until they get the results. So it's not that you are not talented, you are gifted, you have all it takes to become your best. But the problem is that you doubt yourself. The problem is that you are just seated and you're not walking out to do something. This time around, don't allow that voice, the inner voice that has been speaking to you that you can't make it, you don't deserve the best. Move on. Go out and do something. You deserve the best. If there's anyone in the world that is going to change this world, it is you. If there's anyone in the world that's going to have a better job, it is you. If there's anyone in the world who's going to raise a good family, it is you. If there's anyone that God is going to use mightily in the world, it is you. So greatness must be accepted. You must accept it as a responsibility. Be willing to stretch beyond your ordinary zones where you have been. I pray and I believe that you become the great person. Don't just be too comfortable with small things. Then the people that are great, they have also been they have been modeled, or they have learned from other people. If you move with the wise, you become wise. That's one of the quotations from the Bible. So if you want to become rich, find the rich people and find what they do and learn from them. If you want to become a great businessman, find people that are doing business and learn what they're doing. But if you reject to be with the people that you want to be like, then you cannot get there. In studying a businessman, I will learn what not to do and what to do in the business. So everyone needs mentorship. You can get it through books, you can get it through DVDs. And it's my prayer that there are a lot of things that I knew that you have not yet discovered. There is greatness in every person. When you look at yourself, you may think that you're a nobody, but God has put in so much in you. Don't allow failures that you've gone through, the experiences in the past and defeat that you've gone through to deceive you. You may feel like you can never make it. Your friends are better than you, but I want to tell you, there is no one that is better than you. You are unique. You have some strengths that other people don't have. There are things that you know that other people don't know. So the world is waiting for you to come and provide solution. So I believe that you move out and move out of your cardbox and out of your fears. Greatness can be also measured by the kind of vision that you have. A lot of people have limited themselves to a small life, to a small impact, because they are choosing small things. Some people say aim for the stars or aim for the moon. At least if you aim for the moon, you can hit at least what is below them. So if you have a small vision, you will remain small. Some people are not that gifted, but they have a bigger vision, and the bigger vision has made them to reach very far. So you must think big, dream big. Even when you're praying, pray, ask God for bigger things, and so that you can go become a better thing. Life is like an empty shape. What you demand on it, that's what it gives you. If you demand for bad things, it will bring bad things. It will demand for bad experiences, it will bring you bad experiences. But I pray that you demand good things for your life. And I know that I have studied different great men, great women in business. I was just looking at the richest people in the world, and I checked the richest people in China, USA, and in the world. I was looking at African billionaires, and I found out that all of them, they are the beginning. So even if there's great idea in you, you need to begin it somewhere. They didn't start where they are today. They started small. They didn't start with all the resources. People that are great are those who realize how to use what they have to get where they want to be. So don't wait to have everything to start what God has given you to do. I believe that you may start a small business, but it will grow. But if you don't start anything, then nothing will grow. You may start small, start doing little things that are taking you into that greatness. Now, the aim of having a bigger vision is that you need to impact other people. What you carry God gave it to you that you may bless other people. So there's a greatness in you. Discover the great person in you. There are things that I didn't do in the past, but I'm discovering I can do them. So you may not, don't say you can't do something. Try it. You may find that there's something in you that can help you do better. There are people say, I'm not good at mathematics, then they leave mathematics. You may find that with much training, you may be doing even better than those that look gifted in mathematics. So sometimes just put in a little effort, and you find that you do better where you fail. To people who are achievers, it's not that they don't fail, they fail. Giants fail, achievers fail. Ask any successive person, they have failed several times, but they have not used their failure to work against them. They have learned from their failures that there is another way of doing things. So if you have failed, it's not a guarantee that you should give up. It may mean if you lost your money that you invested, you went into a relationship and it didn't work, it doesn't mean you don't need to stay in love. Satan, you find somebody who can love you. There's somebody in the world that can love you. There's somebody in the world that you can live with. There are people in the world that can understand and see the champion that is in you. And I believe that it doesn't matter where you live. The giants are giants no matter where you place them. So if you feel you can only be great when you're in a certain particular area, it means there's a challenge. Greatness must be in you. So whichever place you go to, you take it with you there. So people that are great, people that are successful, people that are changers of their situations and conditions, no matter where you put them, they would still make paradise out of hell. They could make paradise out of a bad place. And so don't underrate yourself. It doesn't matter what your background is. You can still become that which you want to become. Don't allow your education. There are people who didn't have the best education, but they became great leaders in the world. And so education is not an issue. It's about if you have something that can change the world. It could be one idea. One idea can change the entire world. So I believe that there's greatness in you. When you look at yourself, you're a youth. You have so many years ahead of you. Don't give up on life. Don't just take what is happening today to say you're going nowhere. If you work it out, you may find that few years you'll be somebody. Begin to walk in the direction of your vision. And I believe that the world and God will make provision for you to become better. Then great people also have a mark. They have made God their partner. Make God your partner. You know, life sometimes have got a lot of ups and downs, frustrations and delights. But if you put God your Father, you'll be able, at least you'll remove the tension and he'll give you ideas that will change your life. And I believe there's greatness in you. It doesn't matter your race. Some people, they say, I cannot make it because my race is this and that. It has nothing to do with color. I've seen some people are successful regardless of their color. And this is my prayer for you, that you become better than where you have been. There is a better life than what you have experienced before. There are better things that you can receive than what you have gotten before. God wants you to have a better life and better things that can change and transform your life. And I believe that I just wanted to share with you some of the marks of greatness. People that are great, they don't run away from persecution. They have been persecuted, the public opinion, they say this and that, but they keep going and going and going. And don't keep focusing your energy on answering back people that are opposing you. Forget the people that are opposing you and move on and move on. Then you'll see great things happening in your life. I wish you a good life on the top. Somebody said the bottom is too congested. You need to be on the top. So there are many people who are on the bottom. Get on the top where there's no congestion. See you on the top. See you in your better position. See you in a new life. God bless you. And may your greatness manifest in you. Thank you.